a boat. Oh, good. All right, we've seen them just drive the boats up on the beach full speed, get as high as they can. We've seen a whole group of fishermen put logs underneath and roll them up on the beach. And now we've seen a Jeep tow a boat up onto the little ledge over the beach that's down below here. It's definitely just a way of life and something normal that they do here. Here's the other Jeep. There's two pullers. Oh, I think I see one ahead.
Oh, they're putting a log behind it. They still got
to pull him some more. Oh. Well, we wait.
We're in a boat jam.
Check San Lorenzo first.
Completely up to you, Curdy. But you gotta do something if you're gonna turn.
In 400 meters, turn right.
So this is San Lorenzo. So we can probably come stay.
Probably anywhere down there.
Yeah, go down there.
Let's go to the end and come back.
Okay.
I think. Then we see the town and the beach. Our beach hopping continues. We are at a little fishing village type beach called San Lorenzo. It's known for its turtles that come up and lay eggs on the shore here, but it is also known for an amazing lookout. And the lookout happens to be up a hike, right, Curt?
Yeah, up a hike, and on the beach there's also some cool, I don't know what you call them, haystacks or whatever. So this is going to be kind of a two-faceted hike, one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and I'm going along. I think there are a ton of steps on this hike, but I'm not upset about that. I am happy about that because you may already know, but our next country is Peru. And time is winding down in Ecuador. And in Peru is one of our lifelong bucket lists, on everyone's bucket list.
Machu Picchu.
And my knees got to be ready for it. So let's go tackle these stairs. Y'all know it's serious when I'm strapping on my new hiking boots or shoes for the second time ever.
It looks like this is a beach where they have sea turtles. And as we told you, there's the haystacks in the water. If you call them something different, I'd like to know what that is. And then up to the right, if you can see that trail zigzagging back up and down the mountain, back and forth. Snow says she's gonna attempt to climb that thing. So, should be a fun day at the beach. It's probably only about maybe 70 degrees, 75 degrees. It's like it's been most of the time on the beach here, sort of gray, overcast, misty. It's been misty and raining all day. So this is kind of the first break in the weather we've gotten. But let's go, guys, see what we can find. We were walking along some nice firm sand, and all of a sudden we hit this soft stuff. Felt it instantly, didn't ya?
Yeah, slowed way down. We're getting closer, and it's a lot of stairs up that mountain or hill, whatever you want to call it, cliff. Woo! I'm gonna do it though.
Bardo Trail. And so it's got a distance of 830 30 meters, 50 minutes, or half a mile. And no guns. But first, we gotta do these little haystacks. So think of the irony. So see that little trash pile right there? It's really cool that they have somebody out here picking up trash, keeping the beach clean, but they're burning the trash right next to this sign. Ooh, don't be tempted to swim at this site, Snow. All right, guys, tell Snow she can't swim. I always like when you can come along the ocean in here and see where the water has just cut away at the rocks and sort of revealed the inner side of it, but it's kind of neat as we turn the corner here. What do you think, Snow? How's it look? Look at this.
I think it's kind of high tide. Oh, look at all the crabs.
Let the climb begin. It looks like initially the steps are wooden, but they're kind of filled with sand. But they're not too high. They're actually kind of long steps, maybe about 6 inches high. So really nice for climbing. Should be a good climb for Snow's knees. Prepping her for Machu Picchu. So our initial look over this little beach town is San Lorenzo. You can see the van down there, so a couple hundred yards away. But Ecuador has a beautiful coastline. There's definitely quite a few sandy spots, but you also come to several of these spots where they have the cliffs that are carved out by the ocean. So it's a unique mix. A lot of the way the coastline is shaped provides pretty good waves, I think, for surfers. I'm not one. How you doing, Snow?
Okay, taking a mini break.
Taking a mini break?
Yeah.
Time keeps on slipping like sand through my hands. I honestly can't believe I'm as old as I am. The moon keeps on pulling the tide of this water, but who would have thought I had blue eyes? daughter, oh, blue-eyed daughter.
Snow wanted me to let you guys know she's just taking a baby break. She has not given up. While Snow's resting, I'm gonna go ahead and do something I know she wouldn't do anyway, which is climb out on this little rock point or peak out here. She could easily do this. I think she'd just be a little nervous about the steep stuff, and it's totally understandable. Definitely wouldn't want her out here feeling uncomfortable. Well, look at these beautiful views that have just revealed themselves. And you can see the sheer cliffs. And then they got this cool lighthouse right on the top of the mountain up there. This is kind of a semi-desert area. So you can see kind of this, a lot of sand and clay in the rocks. There's a bunch of these little swallows flying around, pelicans, frigate birds, and big buzzards, or condors. But in any event, it's a beautiful day. Started off rainy, but it's cleared up. Whoa! All right, I just about got munched by this spider right here. I don't know if you can see it, but he's got 8 legs. And he looks pretty crazy. All right, clearly nobody's come up here in a while. I'm knifing through the spider webs. And this right here is actually pretty much straight up scrambled. Change my camera to the other hand. So I can use my hand to prop myself up. But look at this, guys. Wow. This is not a drone shot. This is me. So I came up this pretty fast, but I had to scamper along this little rocky thing and then straight down there. So it's only about a 20-foot drop, but it's still tricky. Snow made it up to the top. Don't come down there. Okay, yeah, this is a good place to look right there. There's a good vista. Look at Snow going, and I'm telling you guys right now that what she's going down there is really super steep. So you may know this from watching other videos. Going down is generally harder for her than going up from a knee perspective. But she's almost made it. She's gonna be rewarded with a beautiful view. All right, the last order of business is I got to get up to this lighthouse. Snow made it all the way up here, but she's done. Yeah, she's not done. She's got to get all the way back down. So I'm gonna hustle up here to this lighthouse, check it out, see if I can get up here and get down and catch her before she gets down. So that's the goal. Looks like we got a couple hundred steps up here. Shouldn't be too hard at all. Should be pretty quick. Let's do this.
Standing up and looking at the satellites. Heaven's getting closer than I realize. Gonna reach for the sky. Gonna reach for the sky. Suddenly the stars aren't so far away. I can feel the light shining on my face. Gonna reach for the sky.
All right.
Gonna reach for the sky. Sky high.
All right, guys.
High.
You made it.
Sky high.
No.
I'm gonna try. sky. Maybe this is more than I can comprehend. Either way, I'll never be the same again. Gonna reach for the sky. Gonna reach for the sky. Sky high. I'm gonna try.
So, a big group of little parakeets just flew in. So I'm gonna get down here and get a little closer. See them flying? Those little green parakeets. So cool. What a really cool, short little trail. It was good exercise this morning. It had some nice little ups. It was perfect for kind of pushing snow a little bit, as we've talked about a few times, to get her leg strength and her knees ready for Machu Picchu. And really, it's not even about Machu Picchu, but it's kind of all about this journey where we're on, where we're just trying to be better us's. I'm trying to be a better me, and she's trying to be a better her. And all the things that mean. But it certainly is rewarding when we have someplace like Machu Picchu and all the other things coming in Peru. In case you guys can't tell, time is winding down here in Ecuador. Snow has been doing a bunch of planning. There's not going to be a whole lot more activities, a few cool things, and we're going to be crossing into another country. So let me catch up with Snow, get back to the van, and go to another beach.
All right, I made it to the top. I told Curt, head on up to the lighthouse. That was all him. I'm super proud of myself for making it up there. But now the journey down these stairs has begun. But I'm doing it, guys. Look behind me. I don't know if you can see it because of the sun. The sun finally came out and it's beautiful. But I'm probably a third of the way down already. And I'm using both legs to go down instead of one stepping it. Which means I'm going slow and I'm using the walking sticks. But this is a big milestone. I'm able to walk downstairs with my new knee. And it feels a little funny. Maybe a little bit of pain. But not horrible. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to do that all the way down. I'm gonna try. But I'm just taking a break. I know Curt's done up there at the lighthouse. I don't know if he's exploring more or if he's headed this way. I'm sure he'll catch me. I am at the halfway point. Curt has come down past me just a little bit. He's waiting on. Ooh, look at all these stairs, guys. I've done all these. I've still got those to go. My new knee muscles are getting tired, but they're still working. Curt's waiting on me halfway from here, so almost to the bottom, with a nice drink. Whew. Pretty proud of myself, I gotta say it, guys. But still got some stairs to go. Let's do it. I have made it almost to the bottom. I caught up with Curt. Actually, he was waiting on me. But he had the water, so that was important. But y'all look at this view we have sitting right here. It is something. But it's time to leave this fun little beach that had this amazing hike. We're not calling this beach hopping for nothing, are we, Curt?
Nope, we got an hour's ride to the next beach. It's a place on iOverlander we passed on the way up. We're gonna stop on the way back. They say, the reviews say someone was gonna stay for 2 days and stayed for 18 days, so we'll see.
We'll see how long we stay. I did it, guys. I walked all the way to the top, all the way down, tons of steps, totally worth it. Curt has already headed to the van to get the air conditioner turned on because we worked up a sweat. So our adventure here at San Lorenzo is over. On to the next beach.
Something we do not do a whole lot of, but we are doing on this little spell, is backtracking.
We are backtracking.
And we're backtracking right now. We have about a 1 hour drive. Snow's at the wheel. We're trucking. It's familiar territory. We're not sure about our camp spot, but we do know there's plenty of spots to park on the beach if nothing else. So we're going for it.
Whoa! And Nanner is on the dash.
Good girl, Nanner.
Gee, what are you doing? How's that poo?
Hola, buenas tardes. Estados Unidos. Florida. Muchas
Gracias.
Okay.
todo. Sí, dos, yes, gracias. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, pase bien. Hasta luego.
It's always a delight when we come across a little area that has the little vending stands with their own little theme,
Specialty.
their own specialty, and we just came through
Hat Town.
Hat Town. Snow just commented. It's always interesting what we see on these little roads when we turn the corner. And there's a giant cat haul truck here. And then look, much to our surprise,
Wow, that's a nice soccer field.
like a professional grade soccer field, AstroTurf. Wow. Now if we can only find a place to park. Are they playing?
Oh, we just ran by.
Agua Pata.
Down here, I want to take a left.
So look at this crazy road snow's taking us down.
Curt picked this place out?
No, I did. Well, no, I didn't really, but looks like this is the spot. Doesn't look open. Oh wait, there. What? Oh, yep.
Your destination is on the left.
It's closed. Look at it. It's dilapidated. Maybe it's open. Swing wide. You got plenty of room over here on this side. All right, sun's going down. Snow got us here in time for the sunset. There has been a change of plans. That place was not open anymore. It was closed or something. In any event, we found another beach. We're gonna be doing a little boondocking tonight, but I think first we're gonna go grab a little snack to support the little local restaurants along here. I saw this last night when we came in and I wanted to get a closer look. You can see they built bamboo scaffolding around this giant boat. It's really big. And it's made out of wood, it looks like. And I don't know if they're building it or working on it or what. But it's kind of interesting how they did it. And here's one where they've just begun the construction. If you look closely, you can see where they're kind of out-framing the hull. And it is indeed all made from wood. Look at that. Morning, everyone. Well, we woke up in another fishing village. And you can see the frigate birds are pretty active, but look at these little birds. Nice little walk this morning. You can see the fishermen are down here bringing in fish. Look at all the beautiful Ecuadorian boats out there. Fishing boats. They're all maybe painted a little bit different, but they all have that blue, turquoise blue kind of look. They have different patterns, but they're all sort of the same color as you look out there. And it's been that way all up and down the coast. I don't know maybe if it's required that fishing boats be that color or what it is, or maybe they just like it. It actually looks pretty cool when you look out and see all the blue boats. As I get closer to the market up here, you can see all the people. Now, as you guys know, I'm an early riser, so it's about 6 a.m. The whole rest of the town, everything is closed. But you get down here and the hustle bustle activity. There's a lot of folks. You see a big group up here. I don't know if this is where they're buying the fish or what, but they just got mattresses up here, so it looks like someone dropped a bunch of plates or something. And a bunch of shrimp, maybe an accident. So it looks like this could potentially be another boat coming in, which would be cool, so we can see them maybe offload. Let's go over here and see if we can check this out. It looks like there's a bunch of cleaning tables back here. There's still a bunch of people. I think maybe everybody's waiting for all the boats from last night to come in. Can't really tell, but there is a lot of people and a lot of frigate birds down here. And sure enough, this boat's backing in. Let's go check it out. All right, we can definitely see the boat is backing in. All the people are coming down with the tubs. I'm sure the frigate birds are gonna start diving in. It looks like they had about 10 fishermen on this boat. Alright, the pelicans are waiting in the water, and the frigate birds are just dive bombing over top. This definitely could be a crapping situation. Wow. So there's the fish carrier. Alright, so these birds are gonna get pretty brave. They're scooping the fish right now out of the boat, and then this guy's carrying him right there, and the birds are just diving in after him. The good news with all this fishing going on is there are several ice trucks here. I've seen that at all the beaches. As soon as the fish come in, I notice they ice them up. They either go in these ships for delivery, or in most cases there's people waiting here to buy stringers, individual fish, or even boxes possibly for the restaurant. But another cool little fishing village you can see here. They're kind of gathering up the nets. But interesting morning, and people are still coming. Return from my walk, and look at all these birds on a wire. So this is pretty cool. So right outside the van, a fishing boat pulls up and they start unloading the fish. They got a bunch of like needlefish. They're long and thin. I've seen them. I don't know if they're eels or fish or what they are, but they got a ton of them, and they're loading them in the bucket. And the frigate birds haven't even found them yet. So these guys are down a long ways from the fishing house. Seems like they got a good little secret going on for them.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you guys know when we put out new videos. And don't forget, you can always follow us over on Instagram to see what's going on in between videos. Cheers, guys!